Hi, this is Tyson Fury, aka the Gypsy King. I've just seen the video of Joshua on Sky Sports saying he'd love to come and help me in camp, and that I'd fight him quicker than Wilder, that's for sure. When I beat Wilder, I will fight you, AJ, no problem. And I would love to have you in camp, Mush. Really love to have you in camp, work out for this fight, and give Deontay Wilder a proper beating. Love to. I hope you mean it, because I'd love to have you in the training camp with me. Thanks very much, by the way, and well done in your last fight. Congratulations. Fair play.
There you have it. Tyson Fury accepting an offer from Anthony Joshua, who says he would like to spar Fury to help prepare the Gypsy King for his rematch with Deontay Wilder in 2020. So where's this come from? Obviously a little bit out of the blue, but Joshua had said in a Sky interview, and see here on screen, Anthony Joshua says Tyson Fury would accept a fight faster than Deontay Wilder. That is the headline of this story from an interview that he did with Sky Sports on TV. This is the web version of it. So Joshua says, honestly, I think Fury might beat Deontay Wilder next time they're out. That's just my opinion. I think Fury would fight me quicker than Wilder would. If that's the case, I want Fury to win because I just want to fight. To have that fight here on British soil, man, can you imagine? Fury, if you need me for sparring, we're going to fight one day. I've sparred Tyson Fury when we were kids anyway. I would go out to America and spar Tyson Fury and get him ready for this Wilder fight. I would like that fight because I think Fury would fight me faster than Wilder would. So Anthony Joshua throwing out the offer to Tyson Fury to join him in his training camp for the Wilder fight, and Fury accepting there on Instagram with a filter which was quite hilarious in itself. But yeah, interesting developments in the heavyweight division. I think for a long time, or at least for the past couple of years since Fury emerged back on the scene, there has been, for the most part, not the entire time, a bit of a three-pronged sort of headed who is the best in the heavyweight division, and that really hasn't been answered to this point. A lot of people have their favourite fighters who they believe is number one, but I don't believe anyone has separated themselves to the point that you go, they are the best of this generation. And if Anthony Joshua joining Tyson Fury is going to help Fury for that fight, Fury will relish that opportunity to get in there, get some good sparring. And obviously for Joshua, he wants to see Fury win because he wants an undisputed fight, or he wants to fight one of these guys. He feels in this past year or so, and he's spoken about this before, that he's been a little bit frozen out of the equation. Deontay Wilder in 2019 said he didn't want to fight Joshua. He fought his mandatory, and then he fought Luis Ortiz. He said Joshua would get his wish of 2020. But we know this undisputed situation has not really been resolving itself since about 2018. And I guess for Joshua, with his frustrations of not being able to get that fight, he believes that if Fury is the avenue to get that fight faster, he wants to throw all his chips in with Fury to help him with this rematch. So very interesting indeed that one of the three who is generally regarded as the best in the division right now wants to help the other to the point to get the other one losing, so then he can fight him to try and get an undisputed fight. So obviously Joshua, this is a big call from him, but Fury straight away accepting it. And yeah, I don't think a lot of people would have necessarily have seen this coming, because with the divisions, with the fighters, the fans, and that sort of thing, this is really an olive branch across the divide here. And if Joshua does join Fury, say in the United States, if he ends up training at the Kronk Gym with Fury, that is very big news in itself, and obviously that offer has been thrown out there, accepted. Maybe it will come to pass in the next couple of months. Joshua himself has said after this fight with Andy Ruiz Jr., he wants to effectively get back in the gym straight away. And if this is a couple of weeks worth of sparring with an activity that he feels that can help him as he prepares for his potential mandatory challenger, either Alexander Usyk or Kubrat Pulev, well, it's probably going to be beneficial for him too. Plus he gets to see where Fury is really at. And if the two ever do fight, he probably gets some good benefit from getting some rounds in now to know what he can expect later on. So it's a big call, and I'm sure Deontay Wilder won't exactly be too happy with this. He'll think that the two British fighters are colluding here, trying to get him out of there, but he probably will think, well, at the same time, it doesn't really matter because he feels he's going to knock Tyson Fury out. And that sort of fight comes down to that equation. Can Fury be not perfect for 12 rounds, but be good enough to avoid one of Wilder's right hands or left hooks? Because at the moment, Deontay Wilder, in the prime of his career, a very hard puncher, and if he catches you, you can go down, and Fury went down twice in that first fight. So you might be asking the question, does adding Joshua add so much to the Fury camp that it gives him that little push, that little extra that could push him over the top? It's debatable because Deontay Wilder doesn't fight like Anthony Joshua. Very unorthodox, 6'7", not exactly the best technically, but very effective with his work when it does land. So what do you make of this development? I know there's going to be some fanboys immediately in the chat from both sides that will be getting into it. The bun fight will begin. So yeah, drop a comment, loud and often, hit like, hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter, boxing_squared. I'm out.